Hello, hello. Hello and good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Don. This is Spinny. And continuing on with the week, we are finishing up some music that Spinny has been working on for the week. So throughout the week, Spinny has been working on some music. He's been working off a sample from a Malayalam song, yeah, Malayalam movie,
yeah,
right? And we've gotten pretty far. We've Spinny has made some music that he's very happy with, and it's very funky and disco-y and groovy. So Spinny's going to finish it off today. Today's Spinny signing off day for this week.
Yeah.
And then I will be taking over from tomorrow and playing around with some music tomorrow. So yes, thanks everyone for tuning in. Whoever is tuned in, hope you're having a good Sunday night, wherever you are. Again, if you want to be a part of the conversation, if you have questions, make sure to go down to the description. You'll see a link to our platform, djpmedia.in. On that platform, you can do a lot of interesting stuff. I think Spinny's going to change to the platform screen. There it is. Okay. It took a second to pop it. So, yeah, as you can see, this is our platform. So we have the live stream, we have chat, we have a Q&A forum where you can ask questions, ask us questions, and get your questions answered by us and professionals. Sandeep, hey, could you boost your mic volume, please? Is my mic not audible enough? You can't hear me? It's really high, is it?
Yeah.
Just boost the gain slightly. Check. Yeah, okay, that's pretty loud. Hope that's better, Sandeep. Sandeep, good to see you. Hope you're having a good Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandeep, if you're not a member, do log into the platform. If you are, I'm not sure. I think you might be a member. We have a couple of Sandeeps on the platform, so it's hard to keep track of who's who right now. But hope you're having a good Sunday evening. Make sure to get on the platform. You can talk to us live on the platform. We also have Discord open if you want to join in on Discord and talk to us as well. So we are live on Discord. We will take questions from Discord as usual. Again, you can interact with us through the platform. So if you're not a member, join in. It's not very expensive. It's only $100 a month, and there's a lot of fun things that we can do, and there's a lot of traffic noise outside. So let's get into it. Let's listen to what Spinny has made so far, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah. So I done some mixing yesterday, and today evening I got a chance to like.
Sandeep is still saying it's quite low. I think it's fine now, Sandeep. Maybe you have to check your settings because we just checked over here. Our mic levels are pretty high, and yeah, it's actually pretty high. Nikhil, if you're watching, could you just confirm, just make sure it's okay? You might have to increase your volume, Sandeep. On our side, it seems quite high. All right, so. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So I got a chance to like sit with the mix today. So I did some tweaking here and there, and let's check that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing the mixing now, so I like reduce the volume. So we'll do that in the mastering section.
BJP Media, searching get more. This is Funky Fresh, New Funk, BJP Media, searching get more. This is Funky Fresh, New Funk, BJP Media, searching get more. This is Funky Fresh, New Funk, BJP Media, searching get more.
Yeah. So what I did today is like I put some, yeah, for the drums I put some reverb actually for the one second.
Sandeep
Yeah.
says he's doing good. Hey, Sandeep. Sandeep, if you're watching on YouTube, it's better if you join on the platform. We don't check the chat on YouTube too often. We're generally mostly looking at the platform chat. So if you log into the platform, since you're already a member, log into the platform, and it's easier for us to talk to you there.
So for the hi-hats and all, I put some reverb, like given a room effect actually. I'll show you. It's very thin actually, like very low, but it will give that room effect for that. It's very low, but I think that is like doing the trick. And for the drums, I did nothing else. And yeah. And for the sample part, we actually like widened a little bit yesterday. Yeah. And for the chords parts, so I did some high boosting some highs in both the channels, in both the layers actually. So for the, I boosted that a little bit and added one OTT and like reduced that amount to like 25%, just to give that like that brightness to the sound, and should stand out. And the next thing I did was yeah, for this track. For that, I actually reduced little bit of high because it was too harsh actually. So I did some like cut there, but in the post I actually after this is actually a free plugin from Native Instruments, so you will get it with that complete chart that Don covered. It's like a compressor, but yeah, I'll show you how.
These are one of the new plugins to download.
Yeah. No. You. This is one with a complete chart.
Oh, it comes with complete start.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it brightened up the vocal a little bit. Made more open. Actually. Then I boosted the highs there. And for this track.
This is Ilaama, Funky Fresh, New Funk, BJP
So I
Media.
did some we did some automation there yesterday, and today I added one delay that's Dawn covered hysteresis. So I'll show you the automation for this one. I automated like bunch of stuff like modulation, amount, dry wet.
This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is Ilaama from the Fresh.
Yeah. And nothing else on that track. And also I go to this part, and on the clip actually I transposed everything like from start to just to give that climbing effect.
This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again.
And just to make and I added some hybrid reverb, but I'll talk about in a bit. I automated one auto pan also, like to give that what do you call little bit of, I'll show you like volume automation auto pan, this part. So it is like, it's like automating the volume. Yeah. So I put that after the reverb. So the reverb I used was like hybrid reverb. Actually, we did that like a couple of days back actually, and I actually like rolled out all the lows there. So it will be like, and I driven down the feedback from that. And I add the same supercharger. I copied that is to track because both have some that robotic voice, so it's almost like the same voice. So I want to like make a uniform thing for both the vocals. And yeah, and with the utility, I driven down the width of the track a little bit. So next thing I'm going to add is dynamic tube to this. This is the plugin that Don covered, the dimension expander. So this one we should automate actually. Let's see.
This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is Ilaama from the Fresh New Funk BJP Media Searching Again. This is
So I think we can automate that there, where we automated that automate. Here we can like automate that private. It will give that like becoming more wider at that point. I'm giving these slopes like this because it will give that more natural kind of automation. It's like not like straight up, straight down. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And we'll automate a little more there, here and there.
You're adding more automation to this section.
Yeah.
This is Refresh Funk BJP Media Site. This is Funk Refresh Funk. This is Funk Refresh Funk BJP Media Site. This is Refresh Funk BJP Media Site. This is Funk Refresh Funk BJP Media Site. This is Refresh Funk
And for this, for the lead part, I actually didn't do anything. I think I didn't got the time. So we'll add some effects on this one. So actually it's like two tracks coming together. So I'm going to add one EQ first to check all the frequencies are correct. There's no like, it's actually some, yeah, a little bit of low end is coming, passing through. And I'm going to add one blue compressor.
Sandeep, if it's asking you to log in again, just try refreshing the screen. I just saw your your text on Discord. Just try refreshing the screen if you've logged in already. It should populate for you. Let me know if that helps.
So we'll add some reverb on that. Actually reverb plus some delay. Add some delay first. So I'm going to like the stock delay here. I don't want that much thing going on, so I'm going to filter out. Going to group that and make a chain out of that. And make one tri-channel. So I'm going to add one reverb onto the wet channel. So I'll go massive, super massive.
Massive.
Yeah. It's a really nice plugin down. So I don't know how they are like. They are good-hearted people, I think.
They are good-hearted people.
Yeah. So I'm going to splashy synth. Let's check that.
Vijay is asking, hey, is that the vocoder doing the robotic voice? No, that's not a vocoder. So we're in Live 11. And in Live 11, one of the new effects we have is Spectral Resonator. So it acts more like a talk box than a vocoder. It's very similar in terms of effect, so it's very easy to get confused with. But they are kind of different. So they do offer different effects to how you affect the voice. But no, this is Spectral Resonator that we're getting this effect with, and we're using it on Live 11. So we're using the beta of Live 11, and that's why we're getting that sound, that instrument.
Oh, I think it's from the
Discord. Someone is on Discord and he's not muted himself. Tejas, okay. Hey Tejas, how are you doing?
Okay, let's go there.
Hello.
I'm going to add one EQ on that because it's too bright and like too overpowering.
Akhil is here. Sandeep made it into chat. Yeah. How's it going, Sandeep? Got in as a guest. Okay. I'll check your privileges after the stream, Sandeep. I'll see what's going on with your account.
So I'm going to add this EQ8 into the web channel and see what all we can. So you can see there's a lot of things going on here. I think I need only this part. Next thing I'm going to do is copy one of the side chain and put it into that web channel.
Hey Tejas, do you hear us on Discord? Let me just check something. If you can hear us on Discord, just let us know, Tejas. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, sir, can you hear?
Yeah, awesome. So Tejas, you're on stream. So easy with the. I think you want to turn down Tejas' volume a bit. Just right click. Yeah.
So let's see that with the drums.
That's a big sound.
So try with the other tracks.
This is Ilaama from Refresh. New funk, JP Media, searching again. This is Refresh.
Yeah. The next thing I'm going to add is some space to this vocal, to this track.
Again, guys who are watching, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions. If you're on YouTube, join the platform. If you haven't joined our platform, a link is in the description. As we talked about before, there's a lot you can do on the platform, from our courses to asking questions on our Q&A forum. And we're going to be adding a lot more content starting in Jan. So Jan onwards, we're going to be adding a bunch of courses by a bunch of very interesting trainers, which is going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, become a member, stay in touch. A lot of fun things coming.
I don't want to give that much space for this because it's also coming in between this track, so I want to like make it stand out. So I just want to give a little bit of space actually. So I'm going to do is like again supermassive, but there's some room emulations in there. I think that will be great. Let's do it loud. The same thing with the vocals also, so I'm going to group that and name it and see what's the sound scheme. Try. The mind's time, the mind speaks mind, watch the least for your masterpiece. The mind's time, the mind speaks mind, watch the least for your masterpiece. The mind's time, the mind speaks mind, watch the least for your masterpiece. The mind's time, the mind speaks mind, watch. The mind's time, the mind speaks mind, watch the least for your masterpiece. The mind's time, the mind speaks mind, watch the least for your. So next thing I'm going to add is one delay to this track. So just to like make the track interesting more, so I'll just show you what is that, and I'm going to set it to like 4 and feedback. Yeah, we'll play with the driver here. So I'm going to automate that driver and like yeah. Giving that to the end track in part.
Someone sending it.
So I don't want that much wet signal going. I give to like 30. For the second part, I'm going to like so for the last part I'm going to increase the feedback. So it will be like continuing more.
This is Ilaama from Refresh. You'll find BJP Media searching it. This is Refresh. This is Ilaama from Refresh. You'll find BJP Media searching it. This is Refresh.
Maybe that's just too much.
This is Ilaama from Refresh. You'll find BJP Media searching it.
Yeah, let's change the timing also there. So, let's see.
This is Ilaama from you.
No, just the other one.
This is Ilaama from Refresh. You'll find BJP Media searching it. This is Refresh. You'll find.
The last thing we are almost done with the mixing. So the last thing I want to do is this sample. So when it's starting first, I want to like to be very thin and like not wide as this much. So I'm going to like add one more EQ in there. And give it actually a band pass kind of thing. And maybe you can give and automate that one. And towards the last part also I will do that. And I'll turn off the delay on the first part, the stereo or anything. Turn that also. For the last part. So let's hear. So yeah.
fresh, new funk, AJP Media, searching it. This is funky fresh, new funk, AJP Media, searching it. This is funky fresh, new funk, AJP Media, searching it. This is funky fresh, new funk, AJP Media, searching it.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's coming together quite nicely.
Yeah. Thank you. Very much. So I forgot to say one thing. If you are like doing the kick, I don't know if you are like everyone is like doing EDM but the truth with the EDM is like I can say like the truth because I'm not like that much big guy, but so we need to keep our kicks right in the center. So what do you mean by that is I'll show you. I'm going to load one EQ in there and I'll show you. So kick is nice, and if you go to like let's say, so the kick is this graph is actually showing the kick in the side speakers. So it means like the kick is also from here, which is kind of taking away the space for the other things also. So I'm always especially for the EDM brothers. So I'm going to like mono kick, especially the kick. So I'm going to put one utility and make the kick mono. Yeah, right. Now it's right in the middle. It will actually like give more space to the other tracks. So I'm pretty much happy with this mix. I think the balance is almost correct now. Yeah. Yeah. I always ask for Don's opinion.
Because my opinion is important.
Yeah. Beware, guys. His opinion is really important. So next thing we are going to like master. The first thing I'll do for the mastering is add one EQ. This is my process. This is not like the ultimate mastering tip. There are like plenty of other like mastering legends there, but this is how I master. So I'll roll out the frequencies below 25. That's the first thing I'll do.
Because those are frequencies we don't hear anymore.
Yeah, no. And also it will come in the way. So it will be very boomy if you like put it in a car or something, car speakers.
Okay.
Very boomy. So that's the first thing I'll do. And next thing, I'll add all these things. Okay, I think it's big. Just do. So we'll try to scoop out all the bad frequencies. The most bad frequency for me is around like 200 hertz actually. We'll check around that. So we'll give a small dip there. Yeah, this. And around like, sorry. Oh, down.
Some warning would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Sandeep is asking, is there any way the mouse cursor can be highlighted? We can make the mouse bigger.
Yeah.
Probably not today. But yes, we could make the mouse bigger so you can see it.
Are you
better.
watching on mobile or something?
Yeah, I think Sandeep is watching on a mobile. That's probably it. But that's okay. We will tomorrow onwards we'll make the mouse cursor a little bigger and maybe add some animations to it. So it can be so it's easier to see.
Around 3000 is also very bad frequency. I wouldn't say bad, but for me, like, it's very harsh. And
Yeah, and for those of you who are watching, yeah, if you are EQing on your master, don't be too aggressive. There are chances that you will screw up with your
yeah.
sound, so be careful.
Also, like, do a dip in like the high end. Probably around 19. I'll give a nice dip there. So the next thing is adding one utility and making the bass mono. So the guys using like a 2.1 or 5.1 will get that
Right in the center.
right in the center. So there are so many music genres that is using this wide and especially some hip hop tracks does have that
Very wide kicks.
Yeah, that is also very nice. But for this track, I think the bass should be like pumping and then the center. And the next thing, the next thing is OTT. No, let's add some glue compressor first, so everything will be like together, sounding together. And this one is like a EDM. I want like a really high attack to give that kick, like really punch and all. And that release also like around like 0.2, 0.4. Let's check. This way we can like catch all the peaks, unwanted peaks, and like make it in control. So now it's moving only techniques. And obviously I'm going to like increase some makeup gain. see, like we do have so much headspace now, so we can like increase our volume, like like bring out the track more. And the next thing I'm going to add is like OTT.
You want to put OTT on your master?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super bright down.
That's a little risky,
Yeah, done.
but okay. I mean, you do you. Your music is your music.
Yeah.
There's never a right or a wrong. Whatever feels good for you on your music, you should always go for it. And I will silently judge you in the background.
Okay. So where's the OTT?
It'll be under Dynamics. Multiband compressor.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Multiband dynamics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for exactly for OTT.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play. Don't worry, guys. Super hard. So I'm going to bring down the time. I don't want that much OTT going. I'll be like giving a little bit. Around like 25, I can say.
Okay. Our mixer cables are covering the screen, so we can't see it properly.
Without the OTT.
So you're still keeping your master at -10.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep it at -10 or are you going to bring it up?
With the limiter. I'll bring up the volume.
You'll bring it up with a limiter.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing is, I do see a lot of people do this,
Okay then.
approach it this way.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing you have to be careful whenever you do this, I mean, it's not a bad idea to start with a good amount of headroom and then bring it up with other devices.
Mm-hmm.
But when you use things like multiband dynamics, limiters, or even utility, right, any device to bring up amplitude over here, you have to keep in mind that you're going to be bringing up your noise floor also,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? Because from -10 to what? You'll go to -6, -7, depending on what platform you're releasing on,
Yeah.
right? So that's a 3 to 4 dB increase.
Okay, that will definitely bring the noise.
That will definitely bring up your noise floor,
Okay.
right? So that's something you have to be
So
careful
what
about.
you can guys do is like I actually like did my mix down like -12. That's what happened. So if you see like mix down is like -12.
That might be a little too aggressive.
Yeah. So if you can like keep around like -6 or something, it will be really nice.
Yeah.
That's what Don is saying.
Yeah, so, headroom is good.
Yeah.
It's always good to keep headroom, but don't keep too much headroom.
Thank you, Don.
Anytime.
So the next thing I'm going to add is one more compressor, and with this I'll show you one thing. I'm going really harsh on this one. Yeah. So I'm going to adjust with that only. You can really hear the compressor is working. I really need that pumping effort for this track.
Okay.
So I'll do this and then I'll just adjust the threshold that compressor won't be that much obvious. So you can use this graph also. So compressor is, I don't want that much release. So starting to distort also. Now we can really hear that. So now I'll bring the pressure back. Right now I'm sure like there is like that pumping effect, but it's not that obvious, but also it sounds clear. Yeah, that seems like a nice one, and I'll bring it. Next thing I'm going to do is add one limiter on that. Yeah, and we'll bring up. Like Don told, I'm not going to like, I have to do mixing one more time, like bring up the volume. So I'm not going that much. I'm keeping that in -6 now. Yeah. Let's hear the track. Think. Oh, the next one more thing actually. So I'm going to add one more EQ here after this OTT, and do some mid-side thing that will really like spread out everything.
Okay.
So for the mid, I'm keeping that like that only. For the side, I'm going to like scoop out. Where is it? This is. See that? Like, if you hear it closely, you can. I'm turning that on. Okay, let's hear everything to it.
Refresh, new funk, HJP Media, say check it. This is Refresh, new funk, HJP Media, say check it. This is Funky Fresh, new funk, HJP Media, say check it. This is Funky Fresh, new funk, HJP Media, say check it.
So that's it.
Nice. So that is Ilaama's upcoming new track that he's going to be releasing very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, we call it flute funk. Yeah.
Fruit funk?
Flute funk.
Flute funk. Okay. Well, that's about it for today, guys. Thanks a lot, Ilaama, for joining us this
Thank
week
you.
and making this track. It was a fun journey, going from all the way from the beginning and just playing around with the sample and then coming up with this song. I hope you guys who are watching had a good time. And again, if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave it, in the Q&A forum, on YouTube, whatever, right? Ask your questions, we will answer them.
Q&A forum.
So thanks a bunch, you guys, for tuning in. Have a good week ahead. I will be back tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be streaming. And I'm thinking we will play around with some synths. We have all the synths and everything connected now. So I think tomorrow I will play around with making some synth music. And what's the difference between using that OTT and compressor?
So the difference is like it's a different algorithm, and also like this one give more what you call on. This is actually like 3 bands actually. It's like high,
So
mid,
OTT,
and low.
so basically OTT is a preset on Multiband Dynamics.
Yeah.
I think Sandeep was saying bye. Sandeep says, got it. Got an early morning. He has to go. Good night. Okay, good night, Sandeep. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. What was... Yeah.
Yeah,
So, OTT is a preset on Multiband Dynamics. Multiband Dynamics has both compression, expansion, across multiple bands of frequencies. So OTT stands for over the top. So it is extreme expansion, extreme compression across multiple bands of frequencies using multiband dynamics. So it is a compressor, but it is more than a compressor. It's doing a lot more. So yeah,
Let's see, affecting every frequency range different
bands of frequency.
Yeah, bands of frequency.
So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great week ahead. Stay safe, stay happy. We will catch you again tomorrow. And again, if you're not a member, hit the link in the description, join the site, and become a member. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good evening. Have a good week. Catch you again soon. Peace.
Peace.